Hey Nerd Herd, it's Monday and I can't believe I forgot to make my video for the last cycle. I thought that my video was supposed to go up last week, and it wasn't until a couple days after I missed posting that I realized I was off a week. So I'm sorry, I'm actually really disappointed because I was super excited about the Reimagined fairy tales and I didn't end up doing it. I might do a Reimagined fairy tales video on my personal channel, but don't hold your breath because probably not. So this week we are talking about recasting roles in nerdy media, or you can cast, say, your favorite book that hasn't been turned into a movie yet. For instance, Impact by Danni Foley. I'm actually going to cast my book in a second, but I wanted to tell you guys how I came up with this wonderful theme. As me and Holly were reading the final Mind Game book, I texted her and told her that I imagined the character of Vega being played by the same kid who played George Wickham in the Lizzie Bennet Diaries on YouTube. And the Lion Game series has actually been turned into a TV show, and the person they cast as there was all wrong. That's kind of what got me thinking, like, if I could recast anyone, who would it be? And that would be one of them. Another big one for me, and I know I've brought this up on the channel before, is that I really don't like Shailene Woodley being cast as Hazel Grace. I would rather see someone I like in that role, for instance, Jennifer Lawrence. But if you're talking to me, I'd like to see Jennifer Lawrence in anything. I'd like to see Jennifer Lawrence in infomercials. I'd like to see Jennifer Lawrence in my pants, anywhere. Those are my recasting ideas. I really spent more time thinking about the casting of Impact because I sometimes imagine a character played by a certain celebrity, and then it's easier for me to describe them or imagine how they're gonna do things, and sometimes that's helpful. I did do some imagining after the fact for Impact. The only character that I had cast, if you will, before I wrote the book is that I wanted Nathan Winchester to be played by Kyle Gallner, who I know from Veronica Mars. As the lead character Claire, I would obviously cast Jennifer Lawrence because I want her to be in everything. For the character of Dean, who is a football star who has a deep secret, I would probably cast Zac Efron, which I know sounds cheesy, but I love Efron. I also cast Ricky Ullman from Phil of the Future as Tyler. I think he kind of encompasses that awkwardness, but it's more of a confident awkwardness. I had originally cast Michael Cera, but I don't think he quite fits. The other main character is Heather. I didn't have a particular star in mind. I just imagined her as a redhead. That's pretty much it. Those are my casting decisions. My question for all of you is, what is the one biggest casting mistake in your decision? My nerdy pleasure this week, I made this. For those of you who are browncoats, you may recognize this as the Jane hat from Firefly, as seen in the episode The Message. I've always wanted one, and so when I learned how to knit, they said, what project do you want to make first? And I said, this hat, and now I made it, and I'm really excited. That's it for me this week, because now I'm just rambling about stuff and things. Holly, I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.